Good morning, everyone. My name is Afini Nuraliyya Alifia with students number 2421221 and 14, and I'm from class C. Today, I would like to present a simple example of an intercultural communications issue related to gender in daily life. Have you ever noticed how men and women sometimes communicate differently, even in simple situations? For example, imagine a female student telling her male friend that she feels stressed because of assignments and personal problems. While she is explaining her feelings, the male friend quickly responds by giving solutions, such as, "You should rest more," or "Just focus on one thing at a time." From his perspective, he is trying to help solve the problem. However, from the girl's perspective, she may feel that her feelings are not fully understood because what she actually wanted was someone to listen first. Even though both people have good intentions, this difference in communication style can still create misunderstanding. This issue can be explained through several intercultural communication concepts. First, communication styles. Sometimes women tend to communicate in a more expressive and detailed way, especially when talking about feelings or personal experiences. Meanwhile, men may communicate in a more direct and solution focused way. Because of these differences, people may have different expectations in conversations. One person may expect emotional support, while the other may focus on giving practical solutions. As a result, misunderstanding can happen even in simple interactions. In addition, these communications differences are often influenced by social expectations. Some people grow up in environments where men are encouraged to be practical and not too emotionally expressive. Meanwhile, women are often encouraged to express feelings more openly and build emotional connection through conversations. Because of these expectations, people may develop different communication habits in everyday life. This issue is also related to verbal communications across cultures. People may use language differently depending on their communication habits and social experiences. Some people communicate to express emotions and build connections, while others communicate mainly to solve problems efficiently. Because of these differences in language use, misunderstandings can happen even when both sides have positive intentions. This becomes one of the challenges in intercultural verbal communications. Another important aspect of this issue is perception. People interpret communications on differently based on their own experiences and expectations. For example, giving direct advice may be seen as helpful by one person, but emotionally insensitive by another. As a result, people may feel misunderstood even when the other person is actually trying to help. These differences can also affect someone's comfort and confidence in communications. For example, some people may stop sharing their feelings because they think others will not understand them, and others may feel confused because they believe they are already helping but their response is still seen negatively. So, to reduce this kind of misunderstanding, people need to develop more awareness and empathy in communications. Instead of immediately responding with solutions, sometimes it is better to listen first and understand what the other person actually needs. For example, simple questions such as, "Do you want advice or do you just want me to listen?" This can help communications become more comfortable and effective. In conclusions, this example shows that communications differences can happen not only because of language or culture, but also because of different communication styles and social expectations. Understanding these differences can help create more respectful and balanced communications. Because sometimes misunderstanding does not happen because people do not care, but because they express care in different ways. Thank you.